Megalodon.
He's kidding, right?
The Meg, only in cinemas.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hello, everyone. Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to Saturday Night at the Movies. We are on episode 19. Yes?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All
yes,
right.
yes.
With me, as always, is the lovable Miss Caitlin.
Kate Phoenix to other people's.
To other people's. Also with us is the guy that really hates pants. If he sees pants, he's going to cut it. Mr. Daryl Hook.
I will punch you in the jeans.
Put you right in the jeans. And he's not saying where.
I'll put my knuckles up against the seam.
And joining us this week is my good buddy Lance Arnold of Evil Lance Inc. out of the New York area. How are you, buddy? Haven't seen you in God knows how long.
Yeah, I know. It's been a long time.
Long time.
Fighting the corona.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Let's reminisce about the days of old.
So we hope everyone is doing well in this morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're listening to us. We thank you for returning or joining us for the first time on whatever platform you may be listening us on. I guess we will start it off with Lance. Why don't you go ahead and talk about yourself, what you'll do for a living?
Well, I'm an artist. I love art. I love making art in any form. I love art in all forms. I love talking and collaborating with other people to expand my genre of work and to help them expand their genre of work. I've got a YouTube channel. Let me just start there. YouTube channel, Evil Lance Inc. Subscribe. I've got an Instagram page. I've got a Facebook page that I don't really, what's the word I'm looking for?
Don't use.
Yeah. But yeah, and it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're always welcome to join us. What pieces have you done lately? I know you've shown me a couple of them here and there as you're going.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of drip art. That seems to be pretty fun. I've started to really focus on more Bob Ross paintings, so more outdoor scenes.
So you're painting trees?
Yeah, I'm
happy little trees.
Happy little trees. Are you being
fluffy white clouds?
Are you being like
trees?
Brutal trees.
Being like Peter Griffin? Tree. Can't see that tree. That's my tree.
Just to think, if Bob Ross was a serial killer and he had a body in every spot, he was telling us. Now I like the happy little trees and some happy little bushes and some little doodlers, as he likes to say, for bushes. Way too much Bob Ross. But
I tried to imitate him as a kid and with painting. Like I would follow along. Did not end well.
Yeah, it's just about the pressure on the canvas, the paint that you're using. I'm primarily spray paint. It's getting used to doing that, and then just feeling it. Get the flow. Like shut the world down. Give yourself a minute. Fucking just relax. The world will be there. Your problems will be there when you're done painting, and it's just shut it down. Figure out your stroke. Get it in there. Get it good. Huge painter. Love it. But no, I also have 2 prints that are part of a giveaway for the Guillotine Girls. and that's pretty exciting.
They got massive giveaways happening with raffles, so definitely go check out their pages. I know one of them was a Kane Hodder signed mask.
Yeah, I did see that.
So, and I know they got a bunch of other stuff planned. So definitely go check out our friends at the Guillotine Girls. They just released their new episode on The Fog and the Thing.
Yes.
All right, let's jump into our recent watches. Kate, do you want to go first?
Sure. I only have a few this week. We watched Ferdinand with John Cena
Not
as
gonna
the
lie,
voice of Ferdinand.
I actually like the movie.
Yeah, it was cute, and it had Kate McKinnon in it, and she can like do no wrong in my eyes. I have the biggest thing for Kate McKinnon, so anything she is in, I will watch. And she plays a ridiculous goat. We watched that, and then we watched Spies in Disguise for kids' movies. And I actually like Spies in Disguise better. That's the one where he turns into a pigeon.
Into the pigeon, yeah, with Will
Yeah,
Smith.
that one is really cute. So I quite enjoyed that one. Then we watched Above the Law, Steven Seagal's debut movie. My goal is to watch every single Steven Seagal movie ever made. So pretty great there. Then watched Striking Distance with Bruce Willis. It is a Bruce Willis action movie because all of his action movies kind of feel very similar.
I haven't seen that one in a long time.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed it though with Sarah Jessica Parker. This one was a lot of fun.
Yeah, what, he's the Harbor Patrol Police or something like that?
Yeah, because he was a cop, then kind of got demoted, and he's
always a
trying to solve the murders. He says it's the same killer however many years later, and the cops, of course, are like, "No, it's not." Well, we all know how it ends. Then we watched From Hell with Johnny Depp about Jack the Ripper. And this next one I really enjoyed. The Rest in Peace Department, or RIPD.
Oh, that movie was so bad.
I loved it.
Oh, so bad.
It's so good. I am a big fan of, like, I'm going to say comic book movies, but not like Marvel comic book movies, like kind of the Dark Horse type of stuff where it ends up being super quirky. And I thought this one was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it with Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges, where they are both dead and have to go after essentially zombies. It's like dead people who don't want to admit they're dead. And they have to bring them to judgment. And then the very last one we watched was Spirit Animal. Finally watched it. And this was amazing. It hit every single thing that everyone loves about SOV. Like, it was so much fun. It the acting was amusing, and I would definitely recommend this to anybody. Everyone needs to watch it.
I still gotta get my copy.
Do it. I got that, and I got a poster and a sticker and a keychain.
So you got the package.
I'm the
Pretty
one that got the package. I literally hit her up. I'm like, I'll take everything.
Yeah.
Stickers, keychains, the whole 9 yards.
I want replicas of the masks made. Like, I would take those. I would display those in my house. I loved it that much.
Yep.
So Brian, you need to get it because I'm pretty sure that
Are they getting close to selling out?
She's sold out of DVDs, but she's getting more made.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was going to say, too, this may be a future pick just for myself if you guys don't pick it, just because I do love it that much. And I think it would be a lot of fun to discuss.
Cool.
So that was all I had.
All right. Lance, buddy, where have you been watching?
Well, I've been missing concerts a whole hell of a lot. I just watched The Unholy Alliance with Slayer, Lamb of God. Mastodon, Rip Slayer. And I think I mentioned this last time I was on here, but the Muppets.
The
Having a
Muppets.
show out. And if no one has seen it yet, it's basically the Muppets jump to the 21st century doing the Muppet thing. It's pretty good.
That's
Jason Segel.
yeah.
No, it's brand new. They just started it. It's basically like them doing like their quarantine thing in like different rooms, so it's different shows.
Oh no shit.
So they have like the cook, the doo guy, and he's doing his cooking show. And
The Swedish chef.
Yes. And his obsession with chickens. I don't get that. What's his obsession with chickens? But yeah. And Miss Piggy's got a show, and Kermit's got his little thing as always.
And you said, what's this on?
Yeah, what's this on?
Disney Plus.
It is on Disney Plus. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Muppets Now.
Okay.
Gonna have to check it out.
The other one's Muppet Most Wanted, I think, with Jason Segel that they just released. Yeah.
Can't go wrong with Muppets.
Hell no, you can't go wrong with Muppets. Fucking love Muppets. Can I do the rest of this podcast as a Muppet?
Sure.
Okay.
So are you going to be a Muppet of yourself, or are you going to take your inspirations from another?
I have a little monster Muppet that I have. Most people either are like, that's kind of creepy or that's kind of cool. I don't know.
Maybe both.
Hey, a little of both. You can't be evil without the creepy. It's just the way it is. But no, that's all I've been watching. I mean, again, I've just been painting like a motherfucker. And yeah.
Daryl, do you want to go or you want me to go?
Oh, it's fine. I'll go. I haven't watched a lot because it's been fucking hot as balls. And I got to turn the AC off to hear the TV well, so I haven't watched much. I watched Brutal Massacre, a comedy. And then I watched An Evening with My Great Aunt Bedelia, which is a shot-on-video film from the 90s. Watched Cannibal Campout, which is a shot-on-video film from 1988. And I'm about 3 to 3.5 hours into In Search of Darkness, so I still have like an hour or an hour and a half to go.
So you're like 86?
80s, yeah, I think I'm on like 86 right now. But if you guys are fans of 80s horror, I definitely suggest that you check it out. Just make sure that you set aside some time because it is like 4.5 hours long.
Dang.
Yeah, and the one thing Shudder didn't do is break it up into parts. They have it all as one whole thing.
Ryan, what have you been watching?
Well, sat down, finally caught Becky with what's his name? It has Lulu Wilson and Kevin James, where Kevin James plays pretty much a neo-Nazi looking for a key, and it's kind of like a horror version of Home Alone.
Okay.
And yeah, and the kills in it are like fucking brutal. Like nice. I was shocked. So I recommend it. I really enjoyed it. I know Liz enjoyed it. So I don't know if it's streaming anywhere, but I know you can rent it places. From there, watched Guns Akimbo with Daniel Radcliffe and Samara Weaving.
Nice.
Which I guess in a way it's kind of like Gamer, only it's a lot cooler. So it was pretty balls to the wall with action sets and everything. So I recommend that as well. Sat down and caught Host, which I actually enjoyed. I mean, for being your typical found footage ghost story, I guess, or Ouija board, demon conjuring.
I wouldn't say it's your typical found footage because it's done more in the style of Unfriended.
Yeah, but I mean, in a way, it's found footage.
Yeah.
But I mean, for being an hour long, it was still pretty cool.
Yeah, I dug it.
I mean, definitely gave me some chills in spots. Some of the makeup was kind of meh. But overall, the effects itself in certain spots were very cool. From that, watched Beyond the Mask. Just because I haven't seen it, I think, since it came on video.
Wow.
And yeah, it still holds up, though. So, that one's about pretty much a serial killer going with a camera crew and showing them what he does for a living and how he compares himself to like Michael and Freddy and Jason. And it's a very good fake mockumentary horror film.
I would say I'm actually not a fan of that one.
What?
What?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Bum bum bum.
How dare you?
Also, part of it was spoiled for me, so
Well,
that
maybe that's
could
why you don't
contribute
like
to
it.
But I mean, there's other films that I've watched where something's been spoiled, but this one, I don't know. Just not a huge fan.
Not a huge. What was it because of the actor? Was it because of Nathan or
No, I don't know. It was just the movie as a whole.
movie as a whole?
Yeah.
Well, maybe give it another watch and go in open-minded.
I'll waste my time on other things.
Yeah. Finally sat down and watched One Cut of the Dead, which honestly I gotta say was kind of meh for me.
What the fuck is your problem?
I don't know. I had high hopes for it. Like I loved the opening half hour of it to where it actually is all one cut.
But then the rest minutes where it's all one take?
Yeah, but then the rest of it is them just remaking it. Like I don't care about that. So for me it's meh. What can I say?
We're gonna fight.
Probably. Probably. Sorry, Train to Busan was better.
I didn't say that it wasn't.
Well, there you go. I also sat down the 4.5 hours all the way through. My legs were numb after. In Search of Darkness. Honestly, they could have cut it down by a lot. But for what'd you say, Lance?
That was really good.
Yeah, that was really good. I find it kind of tacky that the whole purpose of it when they made it was that the only way to get it was the crowdfunding, and then all of a sudden it comes on Shudder. Like I think that was kind of tacky for those people that actually spent the money to get it.
Mm-hmm.
When whatever, a couple months later, it shows up on Shudder.
The ones that spent $65 for the Blu-ray?
Yeah, like that's kind of a smack in the face. They must have thrown some major money at Corey. And the last one I got is called Satan's Slaves, which was a 2017 Indonesian film, which it's kind of weird. It starts out as pretty much a haunted house movie, but then towards the end, it gears more into zombies.
Holy shit, Lance is actually a Muppet.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, to our listeners, you're missing out on this amazing Muppet show we have here.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm taking a picture of this.
Yeah, I'm going to screenshot this. This is going on a thumbnail. What are you talking about?
Well, I can't do that because I don't know how to do that.
The Muppet is having a hard time looking into the camera, though. There we go.
Notice that, huh? Should I just go and hide myself underneath a sheet? Because, sometimes he likes to look back and go like... Son of a bitch. All right. Okay. Let me get myself situated.
So yeah, that was it for my recent watches. I did want to bring up we had a listener message us on Instagram. He is going around touring with his movie right now called Fried Berry, which looks like a very trippy alien abduction type movie.
Ooh, that sounds like something I'd like.
I guess the best way is it's like Fire in the Sky, but on acid.
Ooh, sounds like something I like.
Anything on acid.
Yeah, anything on acid.
Pretty much right there.
So, and it has Gary Green starring as Barry. It was written and directed by Ryan Kruger, who is a listener of ours. So
wait. We have listeners?
We do.
What?
I know.
People
right?
actually want to hear us talk.
They do.
I thought we were just getting together for fun.
I mean, we are, but people actually want to listen to us. I don't know why, but
no, I mean, I know we do have at least a few that listen to every episode.
Yeah. So, but you can find the trailer on YouTube, Fried Berry. Like I said, it looks very trippy, and not to, disrespect Gary Green at all, but he kind of looks like the butler in Scary Movie 2, but without the small hand.
Let me use my strong hand. I see what you mean. I see him right on the thumbnail. I see what you mean.
So,
kind of looks like Chris Elliott.
Yeah, but like he goes like full on bonkers in the movie. So I'm kind of intrigued to see the movie. So Ryan, if you are listening and you're done with the circuit, hit us up. That way, we could all watch it and get you on.
Hell yeah.
Hell to the yes.
So, and then from there, let's talk some more shit on AMC, shall we?
I can never not talk enough shit about AMC.
So AMC, they finally, announced their opening date. And to get people drawn in, they're charging 15 cents for a ticket.
And it doesn't apply here because the theaters are still going to be closed.
I got shit falling everywhere around me.
Way to go.
I know. See, that's how mad this thing is at AMC. But it's funny because everyone's like, 15 cents for a ticket. Yeah, we're still not coming.
I mean, I think there would be a way that they could socially distance everyone. But I think they kind of pissed some people off.
I know they pissed a lot of people off. I know at least with my theaters, the ones that are open, they'll do, if you're in a group, they'll put you all together. But then they'll not sell the seats around you to kind of give you that distance. Mm-hmm. Like they won't sell the ones in front of you or behind you or to the sides. So
it should be that way all the time. When I'm watching a movie, I don't need people near me.
Yeah. So, and I know Regal is going to be doing that as well. That Regal's going all the way to where they're saying you just buy your concessions on the app. And we'll have it ready for you. I'm like, I don't gotta wait in line. Cool.
Gotta wait in line to pick it up instead.
No, I guess they're gonna have a designated area because how many people are actually going to pay attention to buying the concessions on the app?
I would.
I was like, not everyone's fat like me and needs a giant bucket of popcorn for an hour-long movie.
Popcorn is a necessity for every movie you watch in the movie theater.
Very true.
Can I just say a complaint about the popcorn at movies? Just one thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is it that you get halfway down the bag, right? And then it's all just the half-ass shit. Half-cooked, half-popped popcorn.
It's because it's from the previous night.
Jeez. Well, maybe now things will get a little bit better where the floors won't be so sticky and the popcorn will be popped. because they'll have to.
And I
make
won't
it
be a
fresh.
week old.
Yeah, won't be we go stale popcorn.
Yeah.
I'm losing my shit over the Muppet.
I know. I just wish everyone else could see this.
Oh, so and since we're talking about theaters, I guess to add one more on to my recent watches, we went and saw Rudy because they were playing it at the theater, and I gotta watch it every year.
Rudy.
Rudy. So, anyone else got any news or anything they want to bring up?
I do not.
You do
No.
not. Nope. Mr. Muppet? No? Okay. Well, then we are going to get right into our main event. We are starting our Shark series, which I guess in all fairness, we could probably do an entire year on shark movies and never repeat a movie between the three of us.
That's because sharks are rad.
That is so
Agreed.
true. So this week, we're talking to Jason Statham starring The Meg, which is essentially Big Jaws. That's the easiest way to put it.
Big Jaws. That's
Big Jaws.
simplest breakdown ever.
We need a bigger boat.
It's going to be hard to do this with a fucking
I think it's amazing, and you guys are ruining this. You got to get your act together.
I'm trying.
All right, I'll give a minute, and then I'll get back to the Muppet. I'll let you guys get on your flow. Then I'll interrupt it.
All right. So The Meg, it was originally a book written by Steve Alton back in 2007. We'll go with that. Probably wrong. Don't quote me on that. But it is essentially the story of a submarine diver who ends up being hired to go track down equipment only to come across giant megalodon sharks, which are essentially 60-foot sharks that will swallow an entire boat whole. True story. And I will say the book is very different from the movie. And I'm okay with that. Because the movie was still awesome.
Yeah, I'd actually really like to read the book.
Yeah, so there are, I think, 6 or 7 books now. I think he's getting ready to release the 7th.
Wow.
Yeah. But like the biggest difference is in the book, it takes place in Japan and not China.
Okay.
So it's pretty much Japan, Hawaii, and California to where it all takes place.
Instead of China and Thailand?
Instead of China. So I can understand why they did China because they're the second biggest distributor for movies. And right. I don't think the movie would have done as well as it did had it not been for China. Another big difference is that Jonas Taylor is actually a teacher at the very start rather than just being, I guess,
drunk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because he's always got a beer in his hand, so he knows how to party. Pretty much all the characters are different, with except Jonas and Mac are really the only 2 characters from the book to make it to the screen. Everyone else is different. And there's a lot more, but I don't really want to spoil the book because I will honestly say this is like that one occasion to where the book really is better than the movie, but the movie was still awesome. So
I don't see where that's possible that it could be better than the movie.
It's much more graphic. I will say that.
Nice.
Okay.
and
That's fair.
And in the very beginning of the book, it actually starts off in the Jurassic period, and a megalodon ends up destroying a T-Rex and bites him in half.
Wait, where's that movie? I want to see that movie.
I know.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, had they done the book, it probably would have been rated R for the movie, like the whole book itself.
I really want to read it now. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to order
I
it.
would say Jonas's ex-wife is a complete bitch in the book, and her death is very awesome. And then
Brian, I just want to correct you on a technicality.
okay,
T-Rexes lived during the Cretaceous period, not during the Jurassic period.
all right, corrected. Corrected.
I know I blame Jurassic Park for your inaccuracy.
Well, yeah, this pretty much is Jurassic Park, but with a shark. So
Jurassic Shark.
Jurassic Shark. No, that was an awful
That's a
movie.
yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
it was an
an
awful
actual
movie. That is a god awful movie.
I don't know if it's any worse than Kate's pick.
Wow.
No, I can honestly say
Kate,
it's a
I
lot
love
worse.
that movie.
Okay, I was gonna say it's bad good.
It absolutely is.
So, yeah. So I guess for those that want to read the book, definitely pick it up. It's a very quick read. Like I think I read it all in a week.
I'm
So.
trying to order it now, but Amazon doesn't want to work.
I was Barnes and Nobles. Although it may be cheaper on Amazon.
Yeah. Actually, let's go to thriftbooks.com.
So, on that note, we'll just hop into the movie. We start off with Jonas trying to pick up surviving members of a nuclear submarine as they're being attacked by one of the sharks. And pretty much, spoilers. Just saying, if you haven't seen the movie. And the submarine starts to implode on itself, so Jonas pulls the hatch and goes speeding off as the sub ends up blowing up, killing the shark with it. And we fast forward to later where his ex-wife is hired by marine biologist group to explore the trench, and she ends up running into the megalodon herself, just showing that Jonas wasn't crazy. And from there, shit gets real. Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Alrighty.
I think this movie's a lot of fun. I think with sharks, it's I mean there are shitty shark movies, don't get me wrong, but it is really hard to go wrong with sharks because you show a giant shark and bam, you've drawn me in. So also, if you add other actresses such as Ruby Rose, you instantly have a draw for me. I have such a thing for her. I've really liked her character Jax, and yeah. So with all of those combined, I really enjoyed it. I had fun the whole time. I love Jason Statham as well. Watch anything that he's done, and I think that I want to see more. Definitely, for sure.
Lance, what were your feelings on the movie?
I thought it was good. Again, anytime I see Dwight is awesome. And anytime I can get a nickname and say, hey, Lance, you're crazy, is always a good time for me. I don't understand that, but yeah. But no, I thought it was really good. Entertaining, and the ending, spoiler alert, yeah, kicking a shark in the face, probably not the smartest thing.
Oh, I will say the endings are different too from the book compared to the movie. So, Daryl.
I think it was you that originally told me this movie was even coming.
Oh yeah.
Like 2 years ago or whatever it was. You told
Yeah,
me
because
two and a half, whatever it was.
Because I've been waiting for a movie to be made on the book for so long, and then when it finally happened, I'm like, holy shit, it's finally happening.
When I saw the first trailer, I was like, if Jason Statham does not ride the shark and stab it in the eye, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. And the movie did not disappoint. I really love this movie. This is probably my second favorite shark movie behind, obviously, Jaws.
Nice.
It is pretty great. And I like that they went with the megalodon versus just a, fake shark. They went, off of something.
Oh, just a random shark.
Yeah.
Oh, and I do want to say that I absolutely loved the irony of Fish Boy being in a movie about a giant shark.
Yeah. I was like, Rainn Wilson was a perfect douchebag in the movie.
Ryan, you've inspired me to buy this book. I have now bought it, so I will read it and let you know what I think.
I think you'll enjoy the book. I'm
sure I will. I'm excited.
Brian, I would buy it, but I would probably never end up reading it.
Fair enough.
I'm just like, I'm not really a reader because I have really bad unmedicated ADD. So I start reading and within 10 minutes I'm asleep.
Can we just take a moment to just give props to the greatest shark scene ever recorded in a history of movie cinema? I'm referring to the movie Zombie.
Oh, the zombie biting the shark.
Yes.
In the shark fight.
It's the most epic ever. That shit was all there ain't no CGI on that. That guy had to hold his breath. Fighting a fucking shark.
Yep.
Imagine coming to work that day.
Any number of things could have gone wrong.
Anything. He's like, oh, how much am I getting paid again? Oh, that's right. You got my family hostage, and if I don't do this, you're going to kill him? I guess I'm fighting a fucking shark today.
Do we have favorite scenes from the movie?
I think mine is when the little girl is standing there and you just see it come up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's slowly.
It's just a glorious moment watching the shark.
Honestly, when that was like the first image they put out, only the shark was behind Jason. And I was very concerned with how the shark looked in the photo. I'm like, oh my God, that is like the worst looking shark ever. But then to finally see it on the screen, I'm like, okay, it doesn't look that bad. Daryl, you have a favorite scene?
Yeah, it's when Jason Statham's riding the shark and stabs it in the
fucking
eye.
Stabs it right in the eye.
That is a runner-up. But also just showing how much Jason Statham is a badass, even though he may not actually have ridden a shark.
Oh, and then also because it may. I'm sorry, Kate, go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. I was just gonna say he's a fucking badass.
Another scene that I liked was when Mei Ying's like, "My mom likes you too," and she like raises her eyebrows.
That little girl was hilarious.
Yeah.
I really love the beach scene. The guys in like the bubble ball and just running over people trying to get away from the shark.
Yes,
and the shark just bites right down on the bubble.
Absorbing.
Yep.
There's so many great scenes. I was like, when Jason tags the shark, originally in the shark turns, and then Jax is like, it's turning, and he just yells back, "You think?"
Ruby Rose.
Lance, did you have a favorite scene from the movie?
I mean, when Dwight dies, that's pretty good. Gets chomped. Oh, you think he's gonna get away, then he doesn't get away.
Oh yeah, they do the fake out first, and then and then they finally get him.
Not enough blood, though. Not enough gore. God damn
Well,
it.
PG-13.
PG-13.
I know. I don't
So,
understand. I don't understand the rating board, but God
Well,
bless we have it.
I was
It was so they could market to China.
Yeah. Okay, had it been rated R, it wouldn't have made the money it did, which then means we wouldn't begin the second Meg, which we are. So,
Gotta love
Interesting.
censorship.
Do you think they're going to release a good version on DVD for the 25th
no, because
anniversary?
there was no R-rated version ever made.
No.
With part 2, there should be.
I feel like part 2 they should go a lot grittier.
And I think
Even
part
if
two
it's
should, I think part 2 should be called The Meg 2. Shut up, Meg.
Well, I don't know. It's weird because from what I'm seeing, it's called Meg 2, but then they take the actual name of the book, which is called The Trench. So, so it'll be interesting to see what they do because, like, when I was reading the book, I kind of like put it in movie form and picture, actors that I think would have been good in it. Like, I always saw Timothy Olyphant for Jonas. I could see why they did Jason Statham because he was he is a big name, and he has that like marketability in China.
So I will say the cover art for the book is pretty badass.
Did you get the one with the shark biting the T-Rex?
Yes, that is the one that I ordered because that cover.
Yeah. It's the very opening of the book too.
Yeah, I'm so stoked for this.
They got the audio book for that?
I'm sure they do.
I just finished Mankind's autobiography. Have a nice
Which
day.
one?
Have a nice day.
Oh, have a nice day. Let's have blood and sweat socks.
Yes, sir.
Great book.
It really was.
They do have it on audiobook.
So
does
there
Jason
you go,
Stamos
Daryl.
read it?
What?
That would be amazing.
Right. Right. And then I saw the shark and he was coming out from nowhere.
So there you go, Daryl. You could do the audio book.
There we go. Yeah, that'll work.
All right. Was there anything about the movie that you did not like?
Not enough gore.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'll go with that too.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is a shark movie. I mean, really, the only gore in it was with the sharks itself.
Mm-hmm.
With the people, there wasn't any gore
Because the people all pretty much got eaten whole.
Yeah, which I mean, I guess historically, it's accurate because they said that the shark would be able to like swallow the like the gliders that they use in the movie.
Mhm.
It would be able to swallow it whole because that's how big like their mouths can open.
Touche,
So.
Megalodon. Touche.
But yeah, I think this is going to be one that will be remembered as like one of the better shark movies to be released.
Yeah.
Especially in the time to where shark movies became the new craze. I mean, we had the 47 meter down movies. We had the Shallows.
Plus all the shark exploitation movies.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
all the Sharknado movies and
Mm-hmm.
whatever shark movie sci-fi decided to make.
Sharktopus,
I was a Sharktopus,
Ghost Shark, Ouija Shark,
Ghost Shark, Ouija Shark, Swamp Shark.
Arkansas Women's State Prison.
Oh my god.
There's so many.
I was the Atomic Shark,
Oh my god.
Zombie Shark.
Zombie shark. Oh my gosh.
Santa Jaws, still one of my favorites.
Ooh, that sounds good. I'm writing that down.
Isn't there also like Mississippi River Shark or some shit like that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you could find a lot of these shark movies on like Prime, on Netflix. on Tubi.
I did notice Prime does surprisingly have a lot.
Does it have shark or Santa Jaws?
I don't think so.
Oh no, I'm sure you can find it on Sci-Fi's channel somewhere because they were the ones that did it. So I don't know if Sci-Fi Channel has an app. I mean, I'm sure they do because everyone has a fucking app now. I guess while Kate's looking at for Santa Jaws.
Nope, no luck.
No luck. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Wah, wah, wah. I guess that'll lead us into our hottie of the week, which I I was going back and forth. I'm like, do we have
A
Ruby
two-time
Rose?
winner.
Yeah, I was that. I'm like, do we have Ruby Rose again? But
Yes.
I'm gonna go
Always.
with Bing Bing Lee.
I mean, she was as well, but Ruby Rose.
So for me personally, I'm going with Bing Bing Lee. And it's not to say anything against Ruby Rose, because Ruby Rose is very fine. And those that don't believe me, watch Orange is the New Black. You will
Right.
thank me.
I still have not watched that show. However, I think she's hot anyway.
Well, you see her boobs in that.
Yeah, I was like, you see her.
Okay, that is motivation right there for me.
Yeah,
to
I was like,
start to pick up the show.
I was like, you see her full frontal in the show.
That
Okay,
too, yeah.
goddamn, you've sold me.
Yeah.
Actually, I just bought the book for that the other day, or yesterday, actually. So, but that definitely sold me on watching the movie now, or the show.
Yeah. I think, but it's season 3, I want to say.
I think so.
Yeah. The Muppet returned.
It's
I
Captain
know,
Caveman.
everyone's just missing out.
I felt like it was time.
Does this Muppet have a name?
Well, my name is either Evil or Lance. I really haven't decided, so I'm kind of like stuck on it. I think it'd make more sense if like I was Lance and then he was Evil, or the other way around. That's pretty much what I'm going with.
Sounds like a good strategy.
Yep.
You know, doing it for the kids.
Think of the children.
Oh, well, if it's for the children, then it's definitely evil.
All right.
Yeah, I said
it.
All right. Well, let's rate this beast. Lance, since you're the guest, you get to go first. We go out of 5.
I would give it a 5, but again, the gore. You need the gore. So I'm going to say 4.5. It's got Dwight in it. That's a point. It's got Jason Stamos. That's a point. It's got sharks.
Wait. Jason who?
Stamos? Oh, Jesus. Sorry, it's hard. I'm trying to do this and that. Ah! All right, fine. Dwight. It's got Dwight. It's got sharks. It's got hot Japanese girls. It's got you crazy. It's got everything except for blood. 4.5.
Also, they're Chinese.
Yeah.
See, that's why I just don't talk.
Now they're fighting with each other.
Yeah.
All right, we're
Daryl,
good now.
what's your word?
My rating is a 4.75, and it would have gotten a 5 if there had been gore. I mean, is it a good movie? No, but it's a hell of a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. I will go with 4.5 out of 5.
All right. And I'm going to go 4.75 as well. So it's thumbs up all the way around.
Yep.
Or I guess fins up. I don't know.
Yep.
How's that
Dorsal's
work?
up.
Dorsals up.
Dorsals up.
So yeah, I'm sure most people have seen it by now, but if not, it's on HBO. Yes? No? Maybe?
No
I
idea.
don't know. I want to say it's on HBO Max or
I don't know.
HBO in general.
I have it on Blu-ray. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I have it in 4K. So
Yeah, we have it too.
Daryl, what will be attacking us next week?
What will be attacking us next week is, well, before we get to that, we actually skipped over my
I was actually gonna point out that Brian forgot something this time, and it wasn't me.
Yeah, you just forgot your rating.
So my Midnight Movie Madness is the 2006 Scott W. McKinley torture porn movie called Gag. And it's basically just like, I wouldn't say it's a carbon copy of Saw, but you can tell it's heavily inspired by Saw.
Why does that sound familiar?
I don't know.
Was that through Horror Pack?
I don't believe so. That's the cover for it.
Ah, that's why I remember from Hollywood Video. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my pick. But my pick for next week, when we were mentioning all those sharksploitation movies, one we didn't mention is my pick next week. It is the fantastic, and it's both fantastic and awful at the same time. It's the Ron Bonk film, House Shark.
That movie is so over the top.
It really
I can't wait to watch it.
Have you not seen it, Kate?
Nope.
Oh my goodness, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, I'm stoked to watch this one.
So yeah, House Shark.
Woo!
All right. All right. I think that's going to cap us off for this episode. Thank you, Lance, for joining us. Lance and Evil.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you very much. You guys are always welcome on.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Thank you to everyone that has been listening to us along the ways, wherever you may be listening. We're on most platforms. How are we doing with iTunes? I haven't really looked.
We still have one rating on. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just wondering, can I just give a quick couple shout outs?
Yeah, absolutely. The floor is yours.
All right, so I just want to give a couple shout outs to a couple artists that I'm working with. Where's the camera? Camera one, camera two. Camera one, camera two. Camera one, camera two. All right, just a quick shout outs. Basically, Taylor Marie, that's an artist on Instagram, and she does amazing work. I also got my other partner. His name is Art by Jiggy, again, on Instagram, and I'll talk a little slower. I just had the espresso shot. But again, art is great. If you're sad, make art. If you're fucking happy, make art. If you gotta just do something, make art. Don't be sad. Don't let being sad not make you creative. Do what you gotta do to make yourself happy, not anyone else. And if your art makes other people angry, you're doing a good job.
At least you evoked emotion.
But again, thank you for having me on. But yeah, keep up your travels. And am I going to see you in New Jersey?
Not this year, no.
Oh.
No, I have some stuff happening. So
Nice. Yeah, no.
So what you got going in Jersey? I don't even know what's happening in Jersey.
This
the horror show?
Yeah, everyone's gonna be there. Everyone.
We'll plug that for the ones that are in the area then.
It is the Weekend of Horrors. Such guests: Norman Reedus, Tom Servini, on this weekend of horrors, June 11th to the 13th, 2021.
Oh, okay. So it's next year. So yeah, well, maybe.
It's in Edison New Jersey, at the New Jersey Comic Con and Expedition Center. Again, weekend of horrors. Be there or not. They should pay for the promo. They should pay for that promo. That was good.
So, Daryl, any shout outs?
You put me on the spot.
Kate,
No.
any shout outs?
I got some cool stuff coming up. Not gonna say what it is quite yet, but I am super stoked for it.
And so are we.
Yes, indeed.
So, I guess I don't really have it. Oh, Nightmare Toys, your one-stop horror shop. Boom, nailed it.
Didn't even have to do a second take.
Yep. No, I was saying, Nightmare Toys, they had their grand opening. Thank you to everyone that came out. Holy shit, was there so many people?
Mm.
Like 400 plus people came for that event.
No shit.
Like, it was
Yeah.
amazing and
Wow.
outrageous at the same time.
Well, you know what? It actually makes sense. I mean, if you're in that area, especially, there's no horror conventions this year.
Yeah. Well, I was
So
saying,
how else are you gonna meet How else are you gonna meet them?
yeah, I mean, there was people from all over the country that
Oh, I'm
came
sure.
in just for that. So, I know they got some fun stuff planned for the future. I will not divulge in what that is
You suck.
because it's only fair for them to do it.
Right, of course.
So, I am working on trying to get her on, like, every day. Like, when are you coming on? They got a lot going on with the Halloween setup because they're getting ready to go into season for themselves. So,
Right.
one day though, we will get her on, and maybe Phil too. All right. So, thank you, Lance, for joining us.
No problem.
I am Brian.
I'm Kate.
And I'm Daryl.
And he hates pants.
I do so much.
And we will see you next time at the movies.
Saturday night.